Everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video, I'm going to be doing my month-end full face of beauty box makeup look. So these are all the products I'm going to be using today. The first product that I already have on, I put it on before I started the camera because I already put my foundation on, was my primer. I'm using this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Quench Hydrating Primer. I got this in my Sephora Play bag, so that's what that looks like. It's just a wee little sample, and it was all right. I mean, it wasn't groundbreaking or anything. It's definitely not pore filling or anything like that. It's just a hydrating primer. Normally, I think I'd probably use something like this with another product, especially as we're heading into winter and my skin's starting to be a little bit more dry. I've already got some dry patches on the side of my cheek here, and it's just been really cold this week. So I am starting to get a little bit more dry. So I did use this today, but I think normally I would probably use this with another primer, something that's like pore filling around my problem areas, my nose, around my nose and around my mouth. But I did just use this today. So that's already on, as well as my foundation. From here on out, everything I'm using is from my beauty boxes. I did not get a concealer in my beauty boxes, nor did I get a powder, so I did not put any concealer on. If you've watched my channel, you know I'm not a huge fan of concealer. I will wear it occasionally, but it creases really bad. I have some pretty good lines built in naturally underneath my eyes. I mean, I am 39, pushing down the door to 40 here very soon. And I definitely don't need any help in the line department underneath my eyes. So, yeah, if you guys have any recommendations for under eye concealer, let me know. I've tried quite a few of them. I have a whole box. And there's some that I like more than others, but pretty much every one of them lines underneath my eyes. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get into the rest of the products that I'm going to be putting on my face today. I'm going to go ahead and finish off my face makeup, which I'm going to be starting with this little product right here. This is Take Home the Bronze in the shade Oliver. This is an anti-orange bronzer from the Balm Cosmetics. There it is right there. So this is really tiny. I've gotten little samples of their bronzers before, and I don't know that I've ever used them because it is so tiny. And this is my bronzing brush. I mean, the bronzing brush is like bigger than the actual pan of this product. So, and I don't really bronze. I've just never figured out how to bronze. So I use my bronzer kind of more of like a contour. So I'm going to go ahead and use this product right here. See how it looks on my skin tone. And my hair has been annoying me today, so it's kind of all over the place. That is not bad. I don't have too many balm products, to be honest with you. Every time I go into Kohl's, I do look at their products because they are sold at Kohl's. But I just don't ever buy any. And I don't really know why. I think a lot of them are more neutral kind of looks. And I know there are some cult classics from the balm, but I just don't have any of them. So that's not bad. I don't think that's bad at all. That's actually pretty nice. All right, so I got this in my Ipsy bag. Again, it's Take Home the Bronze in the shade Oliver from the Balm Cosmetics. That's actually not bad. I might have to use that much more often than just once. Okay, the next product I'm going to be putting on is the rest of my face. I do not have any blush or highlighter that I got this month, but I do have this palette from Pure that I got in my BoxyCharm. So I'm going to be using this right here. I think I'm going to actually use the plummier shade or the plum shade. I used the pinkier shade when I did my BoxyCharm unboxing, but I'm going to use this darker shade, and then I'm going to use the Twilight shade for my blush or for my highlighter. So let's see if that, oh, that kicked up a lot of powder. I don't know if it's going to be able to see on the camera there, but that kicked up a lot of powder when I put my brush into it. Yeah. Woo! Not what I was expecting to happen, and I'm planning on filming another video after this one, so yeah. My brush that I use to put on my foundation, I'm going to have to tap that off before I use it on my other cheek. That is a little bit too much. Okay, Let's try this again. I'm going to just pick up the powder that seems to be all over the palette, pat it on my back of my hand, and I'm going to start back a little bit further. And now I didn't get any blush. So let me get in there again, pat it on the back of my hand. It's still uneven. Now I'm like gun shy. I'm worried that I'm gonna put too much on. Okay. That's not too bad. It might still be too much, but it is okay. I think the other video that I'm filming is actually posting before this one. So if you recognize the makeup, throw that in the comment section down below which video you think I filmed after this one, because it's actually posting before. So, all right. That is a pretty blush. For my skin tone, I need to use a lighter hand because you saw it. It got away from me really super quickly. Okay, I'm going to grab my highlighter brush, go into that shade Twilight. And if I remember correctly from my BoxyCharm unboxing, this is a more subtle highlight to the point that it's almost non-existent, which yes, that is the case. But it appears that I can build it up a little bit. It's very golden, very golden. It's still subtle. I think it is. I mean, I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but in person, it's still really subtle. Still really subtle. Oh well. Okay. That doesn't look bad. Okay. So that is my face makeup. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move into my eyes. No, I'm not. I'm going to go into my brows next because I got a couple of brow products that I'm going to use. So I got this brush here. I think it was in my Ipsy bag. It is an eyebrow brush. I don't know that I'm going to use this though. I got this one from Sonia Kashuk, and you know, I actually washed that one, but not this one. Yeah. And I'm going to end up using the one that I didn't wash. So I'm going to go ahead and get this open. And I'll be right back. Okay, so this is a dual-sided brush. This is the 307 with the brow fill and the spoolie. So I'm just going to run the spoolie through my brows. And the brow product I got this month, which actually should match me, is this right here from Benefit. It's the Gimme Brow, and I got it in shade 1, so it should match me. And I think this is a pomade, right? Yes, it's a little, almost a brow gel, right? Is that a brow, do they call it a brow gel? Is that what they say? Volumizing microfibers fiber gel. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my brush. I'm going to go into this little palette here from Zhang Toy. And there is a brown shade in here. This is an eyeshadow palette. I got this in my Lola box. I'm going to use that brown shade and use this brush and just sort of fill in my brows a little bit with powder before I go in with the gel. And people do this, right? They use eyeshadow to fill in their eyebrows sometimes. Not like I don't have a ton of brow products that I don't really use. I do. So there's that. I am going to get my hair done in November. And I've been doing this blonde and red look. The top's blonde, the bottom's red. You can't really tell because it's literally been a year since I've gotten my hair done. I used to get it done like a long time ago. I used to get it done every 6 weeks. But then my beautician left, and I've been going to a new guy. And I say new guy, but I've been going to him for like 8 or 9 years now. And I've been doing this style with him for probably 8 of those 9 years or 7 of those 8 years, something like that. And he changed salons, and now his new salon is like super, 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 super expensive, and I can only afford to go get my hair done like twice a year. Mind you, I used to get it done like every 2 months. But anyhow, I'm thinking it's a full salon. I will probably look to get my brows waxed a little bit. I used to actually get my brows waxed a lot. When I was going to my lady that I really, really liked that left me, I used to get my brows done. She worked in a little salon. It was literally like her 2 chairs. And she would do my hair and my brows. And I would have her do my brows like every 2 months. So I never actually would change the shape of my brow. Pretty much all I would do is just clean up underneath the brow bone a little bit and then like around the top where I get like random hairs, because I do not like to pluck my brows at all. At all. Okay, so that filled them in and they're uneven. My brows are uneven, and that's part of the reason why I don't normally do them, because when I do them, you can really tell that they're uneven. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this Benefit Gimme Brow. Where did I get this? This is from my Sephora Play bag. And like I said, it is in shade 1. So it should actually be a good shade for me. I've gotten this several times before, but usually I think in 2 or I think I've even gotten as dark as like a 3. And that is just too dark for me. This little wand is not very easy to hold, and I just got product in between my eyebrows. So that's fun. Holy cow. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Is the full-size product this? I mean, I know it's this shape, but it's longer, right? So you have something else to hold on to. You don't have to hold on to like this little triangle. I don't know. I'm gonna get a Q-tip. Okay, I think I just made it worse, but whatever. I wiped off all my foundation, and then I think I made it worse by trying to put it back on. Okay, there's my brows. I get comments every once in a while from people saying, why don't you do your brows? You would look so put together with your brows on. It's because I don't like doing my brows. Then again, I don't know who does like doing their brows. I don't know. Maybe some people really enjoy it, but I'm not a big fan. So, okay. There is the Gimme Brow from Benefit. What's up next? Let's go ahead and move into eyes. So I have 3 different things. I have this palette from Zangtoy, something like that, with these 4 shades in it. I have all of the shades that are in this palette from Pure from BoxyCharm. And then I did get this one pan eyeshadow from, where was this from? My Ipsy. It's from Itsy brand, ITTSE, and I got it in my Ipsy, IPSY. But there it is. It's like a dusty rose. I think I'm going to start with this shade actually as my transition, because I don't really have anything else that's kind of pale to use as a transition shade. So I'm just going to start with this Dusty Road shade. And that is a little bit powdery. I do not have any primer on my eyelids, and that's okay. All right, that's not super pigmented, but it's not bad as far as using it as a transition shade. It's not bad at all. I'm going to put that aside. All right, I think next I'm going to go into that same brown shade that I used as an eyebrow powder and sort of just build that up on the outer corner of my eye. Not too much, but just a little bit. All right, so that's not super pigmented. It did give me a little bit of color, but it's not really pigmented very much at all. That one was very patchy when I did a swatch of it as well. So there's that. Okay, I'm going to go into the dark brown shade in the Pure palette called Sneak Peek, and I'm going to continue to put that on the outer corner and to build this this shade up. Yeah, that's a lot more pigmented than the brown in the other shade was. All right. This is where my look could go really, really right or really, really wrong. Knowing the shade of lipstick that I'm going to use, I probably didn't plan this out very well. I'm looking at the eyeshadows in front of me and I'm not really liking any of them to go with the shade of lipstick that I'm using. Oh well. Okay, let's go this way. I'm going to go into the light, like ice blue shade. It's called Exposed right here. And I'm going to put that all over my lid. See how that looks with the brush. And it looks kind of non-existent with the brush. Maybe if I wet the brush. I'll get a little bit on my brush. I have some MAC Fix Plus here. See how it looks with MAC Fix Plus. That looks a lot better with the MAC Fix Plus. I'm probably going to go back in with that brown then. That's all right. I'm going to go into this palette here and I'm going to go into the, actually I'm going to go into the silver. And I'm going to use that same brush, pick up some of that and put that on top of the blue. That is super icy now, and I don't know that if it's because my lid's already wet from the previous shade or what. Yeah, I don't think that's from being wet from the previous shade. I just think that that silver from the Zangtoy palette is much more pigmented than the one from the Pure palette. Because that actually looks really, really pretty. All right, I'm going to go back in with the other brush and get a little bit more of that dark brown shade, the Sneak Peek shade, and just sort of blend in the back corner here a little bit. Getting a little bit of fallout with that brown. It's okay. It's all right. No worries. Okay, I'm going to go into, what shade do I want to go into? I'm going to go into, I think I'm going to go into the purple with a little pencil brush and put that along my lower lash line. I have a feeling this is just going to blend as almost like it's brown, which it kind of does. Yeah, that just kind of looks brown. This is the shade Disguise, by the way, in case you're wondering. Okay, this is the second time I'm using this Pure palette, and I will just say this. The blush may be super pigmented, but the eyeshadows really aren't. I struggled with these eyeshadows the first time around, and they have not gotten much better. Okay, I'm going to go into, I think I'm going to go into the highlighter in this palette and just use that on the inner corner. It's not going to be super pigmented, but yeah, pretty much the blush is the only powders that are in this palette that are pigmented. I'm not getting much pigment from pretty much anything else. The highlighter, the other eyeshadows, the brown's not bad. The matte brown in Sneak Peek, that's not bad. But I want to like this palette. I really do, but it's just not working for me. Okay. I think that's it. So I'm going to put my eyeshadows away. So the brown shade in this small palette worked pretty well for my brows, just not real well for my eyelids. And the matte brown worked pretty well. The blush worked pretty well. The other ones, not so much. If you put a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on the one shadow, it worked okay. This shadow from Itsy, actually I really like this shadow from Itsy. I think it turned out really nice. Next, I have, what do I want to use next? I think I'm going to go ahead and do eyeliner next because why not screw up my whole look, right? I got this CoverGirl Get In Line liquid liner from my Target box, I think. Yeah, this was in my Target box. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. Liquid liner is not my friend normally. We don't really get along. We don't get along. I mean, we see each other occasionally, but we don't really get along very well. All right. Let's see how this works. Now, maybe I'll do a little bit better with this because it's like a brush, maybe? It is a brush. It looks very, very black, and it's scaring the dickens out of me because I'm probably going to screw it up. All right. No more laughing. I got to be serious. I will be right back. Okay. I don't like this liner at all. It got a little away from me, but what I don't like about it is that it dries really, really quickly. And when you try to go back over it to fill in like areas that it skips too. Like you can see here on my lash line, it's skipped. And if I try to go back over that, it actually takes itself away. And I don't know if that's because number one, it dries super quick. And number two, it's super, super matte. So like as I tried to do this wing, I just kept like wiping it away, and you can see it's a hot mess right now. That wing is a hot mess. One second. I give up. I'm not doing it anymore because I'm just gonna mess it up. It transferred on my eyelid when I just put that last line on there, and this end, it is not working for me at all. For some reason, this wing, like I'll go over it and it actually like takes away the liner. It's really weird. It is super, super weird. This one I didn't have as many problems with, but this wing over here, there's like gaps in my wing because it keeps taking it away. It's really weird. Okay. I don't like that eyeliner. Not at all. All right, let's see what else I have here. I think I might need to do more on my lower lash line because my liner got so big. I'm going to go back into the Zhang Toy. Wait, actually, do I have other liners this month? I think I do. Let me go look. Hold on one second. All right, no other liners. I looked. So I'm going to go into the Zhang Toy. I don't know. And I'm going to use the black powder eyeshadow that was in here. And I'm going to use that brush that I got in my Ipsy, and I'm just going to smudge this along my lower line here. I actually got eyeliner on my eyeball. Actually, no, it's actually powder. It's this powder that I'm putting on my eyes. That's good. Okay, I'm going to try to keep it away from my waterline because it's getting in my eyeballs. I was going to try to put it in my waterline and then smudge it, but no, because it's getting all over my eyes. Okay, I'm starting to look really 90s right now, which I don't mind because I grew up in the 90s and I loved it. But I'm going to try to smudge this out. Let's use the shade 12 AM, which is a shimmery dark shade. It's not really black. It's more like a chrome. All right. I feel like I'm in the 90s, which is fine. I like the 90s. It's going to have to be what it is. Okay. This look is getting away from me super fast. I am done with my eyes except for mascara. I got this Caution mascara from Hourglass in my Sephora Play bag. No, this is from my Allure box. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on. I've heard some really good things about this, and I'm hoping that it's good because I do like most Hourglass products. Okay, so that mascara is super lengthening. I typically prefer a volumizing mascara just because I do actually have pretty good length on my lashes, and I really like to have a volumizing, and they're sort of sticking together. Plus, they disappear because of the massive amounts of eyeliner that I have on my eyes. So I can't blame the mascara. I'm definitely going to have to try this out again. I will probably try it out maybe tomorrow just to see what it's like because I'm actually filming this on Thursday and the Sephora VIB sale starts tomorrow. Tomorrow or Saturday? Tomorrow, I think. I think it starts tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to have to try this out tomorrow to see how I like it because if I'm going to buy it, I want to buy it at 20% off. So I am looking super, super 90s. Holy cow. Okay. My lipstick to round it all out is from Lunatic Cosmetics. This is the shade Crypt Cream, and I got this from my Lola box. As an update, it smells like mint. I emailed them about the broken blush. Hold on. All right, that is patchy. That's patchy. Hold on. I just wanted to blot it. I don't know if you're supposed to blot liquid lipsticks, but if I feel like I'm getting too much on, I will. And for some reason, this one side of my mouth, I just have way too much lipstick. Okay, that doesn't look too bad once I blotted it a little bit. So, all right, so I emailed them about the blush, and they said send them a picture and all that stuff. So I haven't sent them the picture yet. I'm going to do that tonight. I already took the picture. I had thrown the blush out, and I'm just glad that we didn't empty the trash from my beauty room here. Otherwise, I would not have had it. Yeah. Because they wanted not only the picture of the blush, like I took a picture of just the blush before I threw it out, but they wanted a picture of the blush with all the other products. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to call John and I'm going to see what he thinks of this. And he's just probably going to be blown away by the mascara or the eyeliner. So let's recap. The Lunatic Cosmetics liquid lipstick I got in my Lola box. It's not bad. I don't know what I'd wear with it though. It's very peachy, very salmon shade. The eyeliner, I would say this is a pass. I know it's a drugstore liner and it's probably super cheap, but it is super matte. Like it is super matte. You can't see any shine on that mask or on that eyeliner, but it takes itself away. And maybe if you're quicker at doing eyeliner than I am, it's okay. But for me, it takes me too long to do my eyeliner. It starts to come away. The Pure palette, I'm just not real fond of this. Like I said, there's just not a lot of pigment there. And I really struggled with it. The Itsy shade in Boho, I like that shade. The Zang Toi, this is okay. It's just okay. I don't know that I would go out and I would not recommend going out and buying it. Can I use it? Sure. But it's not something that I would recommend like run out and get. The mascara, it looks nice, but again, I can't really see it because of the liner. So there's that. I'm going to try it again tomorrow. And then the Gimme Brow, you know, it's Benefit. Benefit does really good brow products. And the Tarte Primer, not my favorite. Not my favorite. Probably my favorite product, other than the Itsy eyeshadow, is the Balm Bronzer. This actually worked really well. I also like the brushes. I always like brushes. I'm a fan of brushes. I just am. And occasionally you will get a bad brush, but not often. I think that's everything. All right, I do actually have some MAC Fix Plus here on the table, so I'm going to go ahead and spray myself down with this. And got it all in my hair, so that's good. All right, I'm going to give John a call and see what he thinks of my look. I'll be right back.
What's going on up here?
So this is my month-end beauty box look.
Month-end beauty box look.
Yeah.
All right, well.
You ready?
Beautify me.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. Okay. What in the hell?
What do you think?
Oh, it's the winged liner thing.
Oh, the winged liner. What about it?
That's something there.
It's something?
Hey, Buttercup. Don't break the chair there, girl. All right. So you got a dark... What is that? Like a shimmer pink? Not pink. Like purple...
You didn't wear your glasses.
Sorry, I forgot. Don't worry, though. My voice works fine. You don't need to move the microphone any closer.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure what I think of this.
Okay.
The eyes are very distracting because you went a little long, or longer than you normally have on that winged liner.
The liner got away from me.
You have a blue, like, close to the bottom of your eyelid, and then it sort of goes to a pinky brown towards the top. It looks like you've got some sort of shimmer going on.
Okay.
And then you've got, of course, got the super pink lips.
It's more of a salmon shade, but yeah.
Sure. Your foundation's not bad. It's
Okay.
pretty smooth. That's it. I mean, not a big deal not a big deal. Oh no, there's the highlight. There it is. Bam.
It's more subtle. It's a subtle, more
Well,
subtle.
no, but like once you see it though, it's like. Whew.
Yeah, I had to build it up to get it there.
Okay. No, it's like I said, it's not a normal everyday Jessica look, but
No.
it looks like you had fun.
The liner actually got really away from me.
Well,
It
that's
got
what
really
it
away
said.
from me. And I was having problems with it that it dried so fast and super matte that when I would go over it to try to like balance out a line or something like that, it would take itself away.
Oh, you would peel it off.
Yeah, like over here on this part of the wing,
I see it.
there's like little blank spots where it would wear off. It like would pull off.
It's flaking off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see
So, and then the brush, like as I laid it down, it went on, and like this was here before I even knew it was there.
Right.
This way, I did my right eye first. So my left
that.
wing
You matched
actually
it up.
did a
You
little
did
bit better.
You did match them up though.
It did a little bit better.
But like I said, that is more like.
It's more wing than I've worn in a long time.
Yeah, as I recall, ever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's sort of like pulling my eye away from that. Well, it's like I hit that and then I hit the lips and I'm like, what in the heck was she? I mean, like I said, it looks like you were up here having fun. Did you enjoy doing that look?
It was okay. It was a challenge.
Well, yeah, I guess if the stuff's flaking off,
It
it
was a
would
challenge.
be a huge challenge.
And I didn't have anything on my under eyes, and then I ended up adding because like it looked really weird to me to have the super black eyeliner and then
not having under.
yeah, like I had a light shade on my under eye, just like just a little bit of a shade, and it looked really weird to me to have like the super black liner and then nothing on the under eyes.
Oh, no, I
So,
got it. Yeah, that makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't look like you didn't use any concealer.
No.
Okay. You don't normally.
I don't like concealer. It makes my lines look really, really deep.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I had not noticed that,
Yeah.
but
So.
just putting it out there.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There you go. You think it looks okay? I mean, I know
I
you
do.
said a couple of spots.
I do not. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I do not see you.
Wearing this on a regular basis? No. I probably will never use that liner again, and it'll probably just go in the garbage because it really did not work well for me at all.
Now, could you give something like that away?
Something like an eyeliner would, I mean, I would consider giving it away to like a family or a friend or something like that,
Oh, okay.
but I wouldn't want to give it away to anybody else because I've already used it on my eyes.
Okay.
And the last, like mascara and eyeliner,
It's not good.
not good. Like
Okay.
eyeshadow, like, so I got this palette here,
Right.
which is where most of my shades came from.
Right.
If I wanted to give this away or like sell, say I decide I want to sell this for $5 or something, I think the retail value is significantly higher. I don't know, maybe $30 or $40, something like that. But say I wanted to give this away or sell it for a couple of bucks. In order to sanitize this, pretty much you can put rubbing alcohol or something like that over top of like everything.
Right.
And that will like kill any germs or sanitize anything that might be on this.
Right.
And even like if you actually shatter a powder, that's how you put it, you repress it is by using rubbing alcohol, because the alcohol will actually evaporate out of it.
Oh, okay.
So if you like
Now
rub,
there's a design on there. Will that design disappear then?
probably.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
But
go.
yeah, you can sanitize powders pretty easily actually with like rubbing alcohol.
Okay. Well, that's. I
This
just
palette
remember you
won't stay
saying.
shut. Like that's another annoying thing. It won't stay shut.
Well, does it have like a wrapper around the outside?
It does, but I mean, I normally throw that out, but it won't stay shut, which is kind of annoying. But I do have the box for it. But
There you go.
but yeah, like something like this, you could, like I said, sell or give away. But something like a mascara or an eyeliner, I would not recommend that. Except for me, like I might give it to like my sister or something, but my sister doesn't wear liners. Neither do your sisters.
No.
Like no, he has two sisters and I have two sisters, and none of them wear makeup.
No.
My sister wears mascara.
Yeah.
A lot. She does like mascara, and she uses like a powder foundation on a regular basis, like, or a cream to powder kind of a thing. And she actually wears makeup every day, where I don't. I typically only wear makeup when I'm filming.
Right.
but she
That's,
will.
I mean,
she
you're
uses
wearing more makeup.
Sometimes, if
Yeah.
I have an event, like an event, yeah, you know me because I have so many events. But like if we're going to a party or something,
Yes, your red carpet events.
yes.
That you attend on a regular basis.
But if I'm going to a party or something like that, we're having a family party or something, I'll wear makeup. But yeah, I don't wear makeup every day. And in fact, I'd say out of 15 days, I don't wear makeup maybe half of those days
Right.
because I only really wear when I'm filming.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean, like I said, something like the powders that you could sanitize, but the eyeliner I would not recommend it because you just risk too much infection and that sort of thing. So
Okay.
you don't want to do that. So
Yeah. Don't tell me anything more about
Yeah.
them germs. I don't want to know about them germs.
yeah. Anyway,
Get your flu shot, y'all.
if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit that red subscribe button because I do this video every single month. I have fun with it. It makes me use the products. When I first started getting beauty boxes, I would get them, put them in my collection, and maybe I would use it, maybe I wouldn't. But by doing this video, it does force me really to use a good number of the products that I do get. So I do this video every month and I give you my first impression review on the products that I use. So if you like that, hit that red subscribe button and don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below as well. I'm hoping that I'm caught up by the time you are seeing this video, but I'm a little bit behind right now. I'm about 2 weeks behind on comments right now because I was traveling last week. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye. Oh, and happy Halloween. This is posting on Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Ooh.
Bye guys.